Hello my lovelies. Let me just get this on and I'll be with you. So, I hope you're all well. I hope this is working. It's now the 8th attempt to get this done. So, we're going to have a quick test for me and a spin for you if it works. We're off to Mudby. Yes, it's a nice evening, so we're going to make the most of it. You are now just about to go through Llandovery. Visors up, so it's a sound check. That's for my benefit more than it is for yours. Llandoverians doing what Llandoverians do best. Kite up there. Excuse the whistling for the moment. A lot of traffic about. Sorry, not traffic, parked cars. Right. Take you to some of my metal detecting haunts. Well, at least Mudby anyway. Right, sound check, visor down. This bit's a bit bumpy. The visor is cracked, so you still might hear some wind, and it's very bumpy. Right, as some of you know, I got a new motorcycle. Still only a 125, because like a plonker in the 80s, I never got my full license. So I'm stuck on a toy. Very beautiful toy, very comfortable toy. It's a Lexmoto Michigan. Horsepower barely registered. Yeah, I'm in 5th. It's only 5-speed box. Fuel injected, air cooled. Assisted brakes, but not ABS. So it's definitely a modern bike. Not like what I used to ride. But it is F-all powered. As you can tell, I'm in 4th, 3rd. This is where I jump off and give it a push. 2nd. Really does take the piss. only done for 270 miles from new. Got to do 500 for its first service, and I'm only allowed to do 45 mile an hour. After its first service, it's been running, so you're allowed to do then 55 for I think it's up to 1,000, maybe 1,500 miles, and you have another service. A lot of the guys on the forums and girls, most of them haven't bothered running their bikes in, whether it does make a difference or whether it's a ploy to get more money. I'd like to think that it's probably both. To get more money, and you know, the valves need adjusting, all the nuts and bolts need checking, because even I've tightened up the gear linkage because it came loose. Right, 32 mile an hour. Going uphill. Yes, I've done this route with you guys now for 8 times, pretty much talking about the same stuff. Yeah, I would say it's been fun for you, but you haven't even bloody seen one. Yesterday I'd done it. I thought I'd turned the camera on. It was already on the side of my helmet, so I went by the beeps. But what I'd done is turned it on and turned it off again, instead of turning it on and pressing record. How about that for a view, people? I don't know what you can see at the moment. One of the attempts I made, you spent most of your time looking at my phone here and the speedometer, which, take it from me, at 45 mile an hour, it isn't interesting to see at all. Well, we got a bird of prey up there. I don't know if you can see it. Kite. But yes, a metal detector around here. And one of the reasons I want to start vlogging is I want to take you guys along with me to various places and various hobbies of mine. I collect tools. I try and restore them. Mainly hand tools. I gold pan. So far I only found flour gold, and not a lot of it yet. And obviously some of you know I already metal detect, which I haven't done for months and months. Anyway, we're now in Mudvay. Love this place. You probably hear it on every video of my metal detecting. We're going to go left here. Oh, dogs aren't barking at me today. Beautiful chapel. One of two we're going to see today. Gorgeous cottage, and the smell is beautiful. Right, let's get this done. For those of you who are interested, I love motorbikes. Don't know anything about them mechanical wise, and not so long ago I done my first MOT on a 50cc scooter, which passed its MOT first time. and it's for sale if anyone's interested. I've got plenty of photographs, and to be honest with you, I'll be happy with offers in around 400 to 500 thereabouts. Full MOT, and it hasn't even been running yet. I'm going to say it's only done 20 miles on the clock, but could be wrong. So yes, that's for sale. If you want to see pictures of it, by all means. It is a scooter. It's a nippy little scooter. It was, well, I don't need to tell you all about it. If you're interested, let me know. Need to go on ASAP because I've got another bike I want to work on, play with. Yes, I'm going very slow on this road. As you can see, it's definitely green laning. Someone needs to, oh, sorry buddy, someone needs to mow the middle past the gravel. If I touch that with my brakes, it's not going to end well. Not for me, or for Fern. She's called Fern, and the reason she's called Fern is the colour of her is Furnace red. So yeah, Fern. So say hello, Fern, and people say hello to Fern. It's not my first Chinese bike. Some of you probably still remember my another Chinese bike, CM Honda replica. Tell you how long it's taken me to do this. When I first came this way, oh, look at the honeysuckle, beautiful. When I first came this way, there was no leaves. Oh, goldfinches, I don't know if you can see them. I don't know how good this camera is on small objects. That head in front of you, I would love to metal detect that. There's something about it. It speaks to me. You know, it's just strange seeing a hump in the middle of the land round here. Actually, it's not that strange. There is a few. Oh, cows. One of my favourite movies. Can you guess what it is? We have cows. Right. Yes, I'm going slow because you could only fit two of me and a bike down here. Yeah, something about that. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you along on this one once again. Hopefully this time it's actually worked. If it is, I'll be posting it. It'll be unedited, raw, long, but I don't give a monkeys because it's for me, which is another reason why I got this bike. That and diesel prices. Yeah, it gets me out the house, which I've struggled with lately. Still waiting for my appointment for the PTSD. Those of you who may know I have it, or may not. Yeah, it's beautiful around here. Obviously we're not in Mudvine now. We're actually going round in a circle. It's only 9 miles. It clocks up slowly, very slowly. See, we've only done 3 miles since I said we'd done 270. Oh, gravel. It's a nice place, isn't it? Yeah, these days houses around here are now lottery wins. When I first moved here, back in 1990 I believe, they couldn't give them away. There's the other chapel. We'll have to stop there one day and have a look around. I'm not a religious person, but I am fascinated with... Oh, okay. I am fascinated with graveyards and the architecture. Always have been. A few sheep in there. Yeah, all this land is absolutely begging to be metal detected. You know, we have Roman around here, we have Bronze Age. Those of you who have been with me for a long time know I found a few Roman artifacts and Bronze Age artifacts. Yeah, Bronze Age we don't mention around Martin. You know Martin, who I metal detect with. Very dear friends, just had his 50th. Yeah, he's a young pup compared to me. But yes, many happy returns again, Martin, if you get to see this. Right, we're going to take a left here, back to Slendobury. Nothing coming. Bit of wildlife, always catches my eye. And the thing with wildlife on a motorcycle is they're less scared of you, especially one this size. It's not loud yet, say no more, and it's got the standard exhaust on yet, but not for long. So I have birds nearly knocking my head off, but I don't mind, as long as I don't hit them, which I don't do purposely. If I did, but yes, I live in a very beautiful part of the world. Some of you know I'm from Farnborough. Shout out to all my old school friends that follow me on Facebook and possibly on YouTube. If they don't, why not? Look at this. You know, I was doing this ride yesterday again in the rain, and there was rainbows and, well, even in the rain this place is stunning. You just gotta, well, actually, to me, you don't have to look hard for beauty. I keep going for 6th gear and it hasn't got one. But yeah, you cannot get bored of this. And this, whether I'm standing in a field or by a river panning or doing this, it's good. And that's when you realise sometimes that life is good, even if it's just for a short while. Apologise if it sounds like I'm just about to burst into tears, but this road does that. I think these days I'm all cried out. Anyway, I'm hoping this works now. I'm getting a bit bored having the same conversation with nobody. I know this shit because I talk to myself in my head. Right, let's see if we can get up here. In fifth. Come on, you can do it. My apologies if the sun is blinding you. It's that time of the day, and in Wales it's nice to see anyway. Oh, we've made it. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, once I know the setup is right, whether it be sound, visual, downloading, whatever, we'll do a bit more of this. Like I said, it's for my benefit more than it is for you guys. Yeah, it's one of those things you can... Oh, Herefords. Nice. You don't realise that when you're in the house, even married, obviously Jane, you can go a whole day with practically not saying a word, because we're both sort of in that rut. Yeah, you forget how to talk to people. You forget a lot of things, to be honest with you. Things that I used to take for granted, like smiling. Haven't done that for a while. One, I got no bloody teeth. Two, you have to look for something to smile about. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough bloody dreariness. We're now coming into Llandudno. Like I said, I don't know how much of this you can see. The camera's on the side of my head. The camera itself is quite a good one. It's not a GoPro. I can't afford a GoPro, bloody hell. But it is a Drift Ghost XL. So it's waterproof, fisheye lens, blah blah blah. Takes pictures, and that's about it really. But even this wasn't cheap. But I kept on buying these GoPro lookalikes, and yeah, let's just say they're shit. I haven't found a good one yet, and I've had 4 of the damn things. Talk about false economy. I'm not saying if I hadn't have bought 4 I could afford a GoPro, because I wouldn't have been able to. But yeah, don't buy them. If you can afford one, get a GoPro. But yeah, any advice from moto vloggers, it would be appreciated. I know a few of you guys do it. I think all of you use bloody GoPro. I think one of you uses a bloody 10. Right, this is the A40. Very quiet. Phil, my mechanic, who I bought the bike off, they got I think they're all called All Revved Up in Slethley. Yeah, knows his stuff. So if he says do things like this, you're going to do it. So yes, this is the other side of Llandovery. So quick wave of the hand of the motorcyclist, or nod of the head, or if any of you watch the Americans, they don't do the nod of their head. They do the fingers salute. They sort of do a V sign to the floor, I believe. But we drive on a different side. Some would say the right side, even though it's the left. Right, I'm going in here. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's worked. Oh look, me talking to you, I'm still in bloody third. And neutral. So yes, take them off, take that off. Right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.